Yo, what is up, Nitro Curse? First person in the chat. What is up, man? Let me know if the audio levels are okay. I didn't touch anything from the last stream, so we should be good to go. Yeet's shiny leg. I have not seen you yet. Ishan, what's up, man? Just stopping by. No worries, dude. I appreciate the support, man. Daniel, what is going on? Good to see you. Louis Guzman, let's get it. That's right. Mr. Ragman, hi, what is up? Looks like a little chicken face, kind of. Michael, what's up going on? Wow, filled up quickly. All right, the plan for this evening, and I don't know. I said I wasn't going to go for her again. I was too heartbroken, but I just couldn't let it be. So I have been playing, and I really didn't make a real push until, what was it, last night. I was sitting at about, I think about 3 million last night when I got home off work. And I made a push last night. I played a little bit this afternoon. And I am up over 8 million right now. I feel like if I do a little bit of boosting, I should be able to touch close to 10 tonight. I'll probably spend a couple units this evening. And then, I don't know, off stream I'll probably play again tonight. And then hopefully have a little bit of luck in the morning too. Stuck cleaning my room, dude. I've been there before. Miguel Martinez, what's up? Dog of War, what's up? East Salinas, there he is. What is going on, man? 2.3 mil good for Black Bolt, definitely. People love to hate on Black Bolt, but he's not so bad. Okay, let's get into this thing. I'm pretty sure that all my champs, I haven't played in a couple hours. Pretty sure all of my champs are just about refreshed. Let me see here. There might be a couple of 5 stars that aren't ready. I've got 2 5 stars there at the top. Got a couple more down there below. Okay, so let's get these. Oops, let's get these 5 stars out of the way. Yo, 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 Angel Toporshev. I butchered that, dude. I'm sorry. I have this like overwhelming need to pronounce people's full names. I should just stick with Angel. Kyle Marshall. What is up? I can pronounce that name. All right, there we go. Let's get some synergies rolling. Where is Faded Storm? That's a good question, dude. I don't know. He's not nearly a stalkery. Is that a word? He's not nearly as stalkery as he used to be. Which I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just like as soon as I would post a video, that dude was right there. Unfortunately, I've used most of my boosts. I don't have a whole lot of those left. Just lost your streak for the 3rd time this arena. Dude, don't feel bad. I actually lost mine like 20 fights in. I did the same thing. I'm a little bit overconfident, I guess, in my skills, and I take in champs that are way too low I shouldn't be playing with, and got myself killed. Thankfully, I think it was, like I said, I think it was only like 20. So even though my win streak right now says like 184, I'm actually in total, I think I'm probably around like 210 right now. If I decided on a set stream time, this isn't a terrible time for me to watch, but I catch some of it. Well, the problem is that, like, I have a family. This is going to sound terrible, but I know everybody else does it streams. But my full-time job and my family, like, that takes up the majority of my day. And I don't really have time during a normal business day to do a stream. So, you know, if I do end up streaming, it's always after work, you know, after dinner, after I've spent some time with my family. So, unfortunately, most of the streams are probably going to be at this time. I'm going to get my butt kicked here by Spider-Man. I'm not paying attention. There probably will be days, you know, if I take an off day or something, where I'll have streams during the middle of the day. And I would like to do that from time to time just to catch people that aren't, you know, like they're asleep right now. Yeah, I don't have anything set yet. It's just going to be kind of hit or miss for a while. All right, who have I missed in the stream? I have to go camping when the T4C Arena is on, so no rank 4 Voodoo for me. That should be coming up here in a couple days. Not much of a camper myself. I skip school, I'm a savage. Realm of Legends run. Someday. Not this evening. Got a lot going on. 8-Bit Kid, what is up, dude? Good to see you here this evening. I think Frojo, I also stopped by his stream earlier today. I didn't realize that he was going for Angela as well. But good to see him back on the stream, man. He's put a lot of work into getting his OBS studio all set up. That thing is legit. Do you think you can do some videos on Alliance War Attack? You did one on defense, but attack is important too. It definitely is. I mean, at the beginning, well, I shouldn't say the beginning of my channel, but probably like a month ago, I was doing a lot more Alliance War offensive gameplay, and I really try to incorporate not just like commentary on top of that, but I try to point out things as I'm playing. I just have not had any good wars recently, as far as they just aren't really interesting fights. The last alliance that we played, we destroyed. They had terrible alliance placement, so they just weren't good fights. I didn't spend the time putting anything together. Cole Lower, what is up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you here. Let's see, who else have I missed? John Esparza, first time in the stream. How am I doing? I'm good, dude. How are you? Appreciate you coming by, man. All right, let's throw a couple of other guys in here for the synergy. There it is. Caldwell Comics, what is up, man? Good to have you here. Are you still in haha? No, I'm not. It's actually kind of funny. I was not I don't know if surprised is the word, but I was just, I guess, kind of taken back at how many people were like, you left haha? I can't believe you left haha. Didn't think anybody was really I don't know. I didn't really find it to be all that important. There was nothing against the guys. There was no beef going on. It was just it was time to move on, and we went our separate ways. But I wish everybody over there the best of luck. I had a great time while I was there. I saw them, but do you think you can make one on path strategies? A lot of alliances take different paths. Yeah, and a lot of it really depends upon what your teammates are bringing in as well. How freaked out would you be to get in the Deadpool mini arena? Yeah, dude, I would love to get OG Deadpool. It has been a long time since I've had a shot to get him. I don't know what I was thinking. The first time, was it the first time? I guess it was the first time he came around. I bought the 3-star Deadpool to get myself in there. And I played forever. I think I did like 180 streak is what it was. And that was like a day and a half, which for me was a lot. I mean, my roster was nowhere near what it is right now. I was probably under 100K. And I put up like 4 million points. I thought for sure I was going to get him. And I wasn't even close. And I remember I sent an email, or maybe it was in the forums, I don't remember, to Kabam just saying how upset I was because I missed it. I put all this time in. I don't know. I was just crying, I guess. All right, my 5-star Rhino. I do miss having him at rank 4. He was the ultimate auto fight character. I absolutely love Quake. I only have her at rank 3 since I pulled her, or not pulled her, but got her in the basic arena the other day. And she is so much fun to play. I was planning on doing a Ghost Rider video, closer look video tomorrow. But I think I may actually, I don't know, I may actually do Quake. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do that because I said already I do Ghost Rider. But she will be shortly after that. Louis collab with Seaton. Dude, Seaton has got so much going on. He does not have time for me. Nor does he need me. But he is a cool guy. I appreciate everything he does. How is everything? Wander di Olmo. It's all good, brother. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. I think I've got a couple other 5 stars floating around here somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, there they are. Way down there. Let's run them through. Where is my Gamora? There she is. I'm 500 shards away from my first 5-star crystal. Now that is exciting. I remember my very first 5-star crystal. It was Rhino, which at that time, Rhino was terrible. Absolute garbage. I was so upset. And then I promptly duped him. Like, I was within 3 crystals. I'd pulled him twice. I have her at 550, but don't know how to use her. Yeah, she is, I had no idea how she worked before I pulled her. I was actually watching some of Brian Grant's Alliance War videos. I had no idea that her heavy attack worked like that. It's a little bit difficult to explain without, like, showing it. But, yeah, I'll explain all of that in the video. And really, Brian did an awesome video on that just a couple weeks ago. Or maybe it was last week. But, yeah, go watch that. Mike616 says, hey, Joel, I discovered your channel a couple of weeks ago and really love your MCOC videos. Find them helpful. This is coming from a longtime Seaton fan. Both good work. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the channel has grown a lot this month. I don't know where all these people are coming from, but it's crazy. I think I started the month I think I might have just gone over. I had either just gone over 2,000 or was really close to going over 2,000 when the month started. And right now we're pushing 3,500, which is, I don't know, it's a little overwhelming. I don't want to get all sappy. I do every time I get on stream, but it really is, and I appreciate all the support. Let's finish off Wolvie. Get back to the chat here. Would you rank up unduped 5-star Guillotine or 4-star 330 Ultron? Well, those are two very different characters. Ultron can be used both on offense and defense, so that gives him a little more utility than Guillotine. But if you are in the game for the long run, then you can't go wrong putting catalysts and resources into 5 stars. They're the future of the game. Leandro, no worries, man, about the English. I've got bad English myself. I am trying to get to 12 million. I think if I can get to 12 million, I will be safe. I hope. If I get to 12 million and I fall short again, man, I don't know. I'm going to sell my account or something. You can quote me on that one. I don't even want to think about that. I am only considering getting her and the video that is to come, the closer look video. I cannot even let myself think about not getting her twice in a row. Especially this time around, I've actually spent quite a few units because I didn't really get a start until like Tuesday. I don't like Brian because he's bald. Well, Eric, you are not going to like me very much either once I put my face behind camera. Ghost Rider is going to be in the basic arena. You think with 4.5 I can get him? Yes, I think right now 4.5 seems to be a very safe number. Leo AV, hello. What is up, man? Mr. 800, that is what I like to hear. Uncle Sam, what is up, man? Good to have you here. You should get 12.030 million. Yeah, I mean, my goal is to 12 at least, but I want to push as far over that as possible. Mr. 799, yeah, I want to stay as far away from that 800 number as I possibly can. Ultimate Gamer, no worries, man. I appreciate you being here. I always enjoy watching streams while I grind out for the arenas, so no problem at all. I'm sure a lot of people are doing that. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know how many people are actually going for Black Bolt. Maybe there's a lot of people going for milestones. I guess that's a better way to put it. Yo, didn't realize you were streaming now. What is up, Adam? Yeah, I just shot out a notification on Twitter. I thought that I was going to be able to stream somewhere around actually about 2 hours from now. But things worked out, and here I am. So this is actually a lot earlier than I'd planned on. So maybe we'll get some newer faces in here. Oh crap! I'm not paying attention. I tell you what, you really got to pay attention when you're facing Black Panther. All right, subbed and put notifications on. That's what I like to hear, man. I appreciate that. Good evening, Pavel. How's it going, man? Yeah, I got Mordo and Ghost Rider already, so only if I want the dupes, I'll go for them. Yeah, I would love to get a Mordo. I know people are all hyped about him. I'm not as in love with him, I think, as everybody else is, but I know he's a great defender. Akrutech, I will get to your comment here in just a second. I do see you. Let me finish off this fight with Scarlet Witch real quick. I don't know how people who have got, like several hundred viewers in their live streams keep up with the chat, to be totally honest with you. I guess the answer is they just don't. Okay, why isn't Old Man Logan getting any love with his slightly better regen and potential for his burst? I don't know. I just wanted to know pulling a dupe for my 4 stars worthwhile. The problem is that there are characters, you got X-23 and you have got the classic Wolverine who are so much better than him. Those are the characters that you want to put all of your resources into. If it was just Old Man Logan, then he probably would get a lot more love. He's good in and of himself, but compared to those other characters, he's, I don't want to say he's bad, but you can't hold a candle to those other characters. That's really the reason why. Brain is a zombie. Brian, I'm assuming, is a zombie with a amount of grinds. Yeah, I don't know what he does for a living. I guess he works during the day, up at night. I don't know how he does that every single night. I was up on his stream, I think, until about 3 a.m. Was it last night? I don't know. I was on there pretty late. Ishan, I subbed. Be back in 5-10 minutes. Awesome, man. I will be here. Easy way to beat Black Panther Civil War. Reset your masteries. Yeah, if you just don't parry, you don't have to worry about stunning him. That's actually a good thought. I never considered that. All right, I'm going to blow a couple of units here. And let me get through the chat before I do that. Which do you like more, Wolf or X-23? Personally, I like X-23 better. But to be honest, I love both characters. It took me a long, long time to get the classic Wolvie. Any extra tips on the Batista event? I'm using a 3-star Gwenpool for the last map. Not feeling too hopeful, but our Innovate is doing some wonders so far. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of people using Gwenpool, to be honest with you, and I don't have her to be able to test. Best of luck to you, though. 3 stars, I mean, I think you're going to be spending units. I don't know how good of a player you are, but I think even a God tier player is going to have a hard time getting through that map 100% with a 3-star, regardless of who it is. All right, let me jump back up. Okay, hang on. I'm getting behind on the chat here. I like the new 4 Loki message board saying how evil 4 Loki is. Oh, does it say except for me? I didn't check that, man. Euthanitis must have been in the chat the other night when I mentioned that. I'll have to go. Actually, I'm going to go look at that now. That's really funny if it's in there like that. Oh, man, especially except Joel, he's an angel. Yeah, that's me. That is me. What is up, brother? Jules, good to see you, man. Jules always hopping in the live stream, showing some support. All right, I am going to boost up. I've got a couple boosts left here. I shouldn't say a couple. I've got 1 left for Black Panther. And I think I've got a couple. Yeah, we got a couple here. Civil War. Not Civil War. Listen to me, Captain America. Okay, this should give us, I think, somewhere around 40 to 50,000. Can you show us Beast regen? Dude, if I was not pressing as many fights as I can into a small amount of time, I would. This is mostly just going to be arena fights. You know, I do have a video up on Beast, which shows all of that. It's not a great regen, but it's better than nothing. It's kind of weird. I wish that the that combo for the regen was a full 5-hit combo, but it's not. It's a block, a medium, 2 lights, and a medium. It's really kind of awkward when you're used to doing 5-hit combos. Brian never sleeps. No, he doesn't. What is up, Frojo? Good to see you, man. I'm sorry. I just need to scroll down the chat. I'm way behind. Wait, Joel, did you have your hair before the Angela results? No, I didn't, unfortunately. I've got a little bit of hair, I'm not going to lie. I finally just gave in to the inevitable truth that I was losing it, and I buzzed it down pretty short, so that's what I've got going. I'm actually thinking that, should I say this? I guess I can. With the way the channel is growing, I'm thinking 5,000 subs on a casual Friday video is when I'll do the face reveal or whatever you want to call it. I don't have a webcam or anything right now, so that'll give me a little bit of time to figure out what I want to do. And I don't know, 5,000 subs will probably be another month or so, I guess, at the pace I'm going. I shouldn't assume that my pace is going to stay the same, but I don't know. I thought it would slow down at any point, and it has not so far. Am I excited for Season 4? I am. I'm so happy that they have finally kind of condensed all of the tiering and the bracketing down. It makes it so much easier to understand. To be honest with you, I never had any idea what tier we were in. Good luck this time, man. I appreciate that. Ethelwyn Yazi, sup, just joined. Good, man. Good to see you. If I missed anybody else. Joel, do you think Hawkeye is better for first 550 than Black Panther? Yes. Yep, you'll get a whole lot more utility out of him. Grinding makes your hair fall out. Yeah, it does. That and being married. It happened shortly after I got married, which I say that only to see if my wife is on here. I don't know if she is or not. If you do sell your account, what would you sell it for? I don't know, a couple magic beans, maybe. Sell account, buy an old guitar. Dude, I wish that I could play guitar. I took guitar lessons for like a hot second in high school. Probably like, I don't know, 3 months maybe. And then my guitar teacher died, and I know it's a sad story, and I don't know, never got back into it. A long blonde wig should be the way to go. Hey, dude, you send that to me, I will wear that on the live stream. Yeah, Dormammu is not going to have regen. I'm a little bit surprised that they did that, to be honest. I guess that they have, they are tired of listening to the whining, quote unquote, and they just wanted to skip that drama altogether. All right, let's recharge. We'll spend a couple units here. Doc 4 Strange, what is up, man? I'm pretty sure Doc4 Strange is... Like, that's the same Doctor Strange has a YouTube channel, right? You changed your name. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Either way, what is up, man? Good to have you here. Gotta go, Ishan. No problem, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Absolutely love my 455 Winter Soldier. I know, dude. I do, too. He's a lot of fun to play. Yeah, there she is. Sorry, I almost missed her comment, except Leo said she was working. Or she was lurking, excuse me. Yeah, we went our separate ways. We were together. She took my son home to put him to bed. I came to the office. So I figured she would be on here soon. Although I'm pretty sure you work tomorrow. What time is it now? 9:30. Yeah, you're probably gonna pass out here in the next 30 minutes or so. Dick Fontini. I like your name, dude. Appreciate the good luck wishes. Good luck wishes? Is that a thing? I don't know. That's what happens when you're trying to read chat and play and talk at the same time. You end up just spitting things out that you have no idea what you're saying. A good score for Phoenix. I think anything... personally, I think the cutoff is probably going to be like right at 4 or 5. To be safe, anything over 5. You know, if you're going to spend the time to do it, just get to 5. Be safe. I definitely give that advice now that I have missed the featured arena champ. Okay, let's play Nightcrawler correctly here and get him... Well, maybe we won't have to if I keep stunning him. He's easy to play if you can get him into his second mode here. The problem is getting him to go back and hold his block. 1, 2, 3. There we go. GG. Can you guys hear the music in the background? I'm not sure if I need to turn that up or not. Back in my day, Winter Soldier was poop. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it, dude. He was garbage. In fact, I think the very first 5-star crystal opening that I did on the channel, I got Winter Soldier, and I was so angry. I duped him for like the 3rd time. But yeah, I love him now. Are you aiming for 15 million? I'm not, because I just don't physically have the time to get to 15. I think 12 is what I'm aiming for. I think 12 is a realistic number for me. I think I'm going to be okay there. I'm going to get to 12 and try to push as far as I can. Phoenix cutoff will be 3.3 million. I don't know, dude. With these new arena setups, I'm never really sure what the cutoffs are going to be honest. I don't think it's going to be that low, but who am I? $3.3 is too low for top 5 prestige. Yeah, she's got the prestige going for her, so everybody's going to want to pick her up. Really, the music is unnecessary. Are you referencing the music that is playing in the background or the game music? Because I don't know. Hey, Joel, hope all is well. I can't hear music. Yeah, I think I've got it pretty low. I wasn't wanting them to blow anybody's eardrums out. Let me see here. Where is my music folder at? There it is. Next. Finding good music, I should say, finding good Creative Commons music is the most difficult thing to find. SoundCloud all the way. If you want my awesome 3D intro, you know who to ask. Yeah, dude, I don't know how you do that, but it does look very professional. I'll give you that. All right, let's run a couple more units through here while I've still got the boosts active. Boost active. Okay, what is that, 20? Yeah, 20 units per pop on this team. Glad to make a live stream. Kim Glenser, I'm glad to have you here, man. I was really excited to be able to stream a little bit earlier than I was planning on. Favorite tunes are Christian Gospel Chorus. Turn that jam up. Yeah, let me just flip open that folder that I've got sitting here full of that. Kyle, gotta bail. How long am I going to stream? I would say I will probably be here every bit of another hour and a half. You know, it's going to take me probably at least an hour to get through my roster, especially if I'm going to be doing boosts. So at least an hour, probably an hour and a half, I'd say. I've been home for a total of about, I don't know, like 15 minutes today. So at some point, I would like to go home and, I don't know, sit on the couch, go to bed. Get a snack. I should have got a snack before I came in here. I passed the Taco Bell. I thought about stopping at Taco Bell, but I don't know. That just spells a stomachache for me. the stream doing okay? It looks like it might be glitching a little bit. Let me make sure all my connections are good here. I'm showing stream health is good, but for some reason, yeah, it's not real smooth. Alex, grinding with me. Best of luck, man. I really need to get into the 3-star arena and figure out what those cutoffs are these days, because people ask me that all the time, and I have absolutely no idea. I'm so far removed from my 3-star arena days that I don't know. I feel like 1.5, like 1.5. Is that usually what they go for? Something around there. Man, I keep getting night crawlers, which make for really long fights, and that is not really what you want to do when you're trying to blow through your roster here. Super choppy stream. Yeah, dude, I don't know what's going on here. Let me see. Might have to reset ourselves. Well, my Elgato looks like it's working fine. My internet upload is good. Stream health is good. Dennis, what is up, man? Does my game freeze sometimes? Yes, it does sometimes. Wonder if this is the same Elgato problems that Frojo was having earlier today. The screen looks like my thumbnail. Yeah, let me reset the stream here. Give me a second. Everything is plugged in like it should be. Let me reset. Okay, hang on a second. Be right back. Focus on the grind. Well, yeah, I mean, I do want to focus on the grind, but at the same time, nobody wants to stare at a glitchy screen. All right, let's see if that helped anything. Low key is low key. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, let me see what I've missed here. Don't rank up Civil Warrior. I've regretted it for a long time. Yeah, I took him to 550 when we had the rank down tickets, and it's a good thing I still had a rank down ticket. He was garbage, man. Well, I don't know if that helped or not. I think we're still lagging a little bit. Jar, what is up, man? Good to see you. You have been in every single stream that I've been to today. You and Keith. Where is Keith, man? Keith still has not been to one of my streams. There's still no music, FYI. Yeah, let me see. Hang on a second. Guess we're experiencing our first technical difficulties. Or game sound. I think my game sound is turned down. That's probably why. The game sound I've heard for so long that I just tired of hearing it, to be honest with you. I don't want the music to be up real loud. Let's put it there. Okay, hopefully we're good. Keith is wholly sleeping. Dude, it's 9:30. Isn't he? He's Central Time, I think. I think he's over in Kansas City. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's in bed. Kirk just joined. What is up, man? Good to see you here. Brian Grant the Mouse. There he is, the legend. Dude, you were cracking me up in the stream the other day. Brian Grant the Mouse. All right, who do I want to run in here? Where's my Iron Man at? There he is. Yeah, I play with silence. Yeah, I do too most of the time, Kobe. Richie V, there he is. Off to bed. Good luck. Assuming you got work early in the morning. Off to bed. I hear you, man. All right, let's take in Wolvie snoring. I hear the music while I'm not playing this game. It's getting bad. Yeah, dude, that's what happens. You go for a featured hero grind, and you'll just be walking around all day and listening to Howard the Duck sounds. I don't know what it is. That character is so big whenever I play against him. I feel like I'm fighting against a brick wall when I'm punching him. He like doesn't move at all. Man, we are still glitching. What is going on here? Might have to just reset everything. Because I don't want to sit here and have the game glitching for the next hour and a half. Alright, everybody hang tight. Let me change a couple things. Nobody go anywhere. I need Frojo in here with his sweet technical skills. Gotta be up at 4, Richie. Yeah, dude, I hear ya. My wife gets up not long after that. 80s porno music is causing a glitch. I don't know what is in that folder, to be honest with you. It's just everything that I've downloaded that I could find that was copyright-free music from SoundCloud. Tell you what I did when I first started is I went over and stalked Casey Neistat because he's got all that music that he keeps track of on SoundCloud, and obviously all the stuff he's using is not copyright free, but I was able to kind of click through artists who follow artists till I found stuff that was free. Yeah, we're still not getting any love here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to reset the whole thing. Sorry for this, guys. Not what I was wanting to do this evening, but of course Arbitrarium joins like right as I'm having some issues here. Okay, let's see if that fixed our problem at all. Did the old N64 and pulled the cords out and blew into them. That's the only thing I knew to do to fix my N64. Remember when my dad brought that thing home? I was so excited for that Mario Kart game. I'm trying to think how old I was when he brought that home. Man, was I 11? 10? Something like that? 12? I don't know. Hyped for Mario Kart. Here for the foot reveal. Yeah, dude. You're going to be here for a long time before that happens. Frojo, do you work for the Geek Squad? Dude, I wish you worked for the Geek Squad. I'm still having issues. It was working fine when I first started, but now not having a lot of luck. Yeah, I am using the Elgato. Joel the Bowl. Don't even know what that means, but that's cool. Alright, let's try another fight here. Turn off the music. Turn everything off. There's nothing else going on here. Should be no issues at all. Arbitrarium, I don't think I've actually seen you in one of my streams yet, unless you're just like creeping in them and not saying anything. Which, don't you work nights or something? I think you work nights. Mr. Ragman, behave. I must have missed the comment. Yeah, we may have to cut this. We may have to cut this whole thing off and restart. Does my wife know I'm staying up late for this? Yes, in fact, my wife is probably on this stream still. I need to get her in here. She's the techie one. Come fix my computer. It's because I creep when I'm at work. He's married to the game. There you go. That's exactly what it is. It's what it feels like sometimes. I've spent all of like 5 minutes with my wife today. The pains of a growing YouTube channel, I suppose. I have a 5-star Cable on Dupe. Do you think I should try for him again when his 5-star crystal comes back around? I don't know. Seems like a decent character. Not overly OP in any one area of the game, though. I mean, if you think you're going to use him a lot, go for it. But I may hold on to those. May hold on to those shards. Yeah. Anybody got any suggestions here other than me just unplugging everything and starting over? Which I'd hate to do that, man. Big D's MCOC. Hey, I actually saw that question in the Casual Friday video that I posted. I use a program called Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Well, actually, it's not even really a program. It's just a website. It's all free. You should go check it out. It is great. I sound much better. Thank you. I feel much better. Yeah, I think I'm finally over most of that, to be honest. You should make your child an account called Baby Line Junior and just give to them the account when they're an appropriate age. Yeah, son, I've been working on this for 15 years. It's all yours. Big D, no problem, man. I wish I had Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop, and I'm too cheap to buy it, so I was looking for anything that I could build layers on, like Photoshop. I tried, what is that, GIMP? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's GIMP. Tried that. Wasn't impressed with it. It was overly complicated for what I was trying to do, and ran across the Canva website. I think I just typed in YouTube, like how to make YouTube thumbnails, and it popped up. Somebody was giving suggestions, and that was the website that they had mentioned. Yeah, it is definitely my card that is giving me problems, so I may just have to unplug it and give it another go, which I think I can still do that without losing everybody. It's just going to go black for a second. Getting married in 1 month, trying to convince fiance that there are women that support MCOC playing. Joel, your wife is proof. Yeah, I don't know if she supports me as much as she just doesn't have a choice right now. I think that's kind of more along the lines of what's going on there. All right, you stupid Elgato. Let's give this another shot. You jump from 1 to 3 subs in a week, me and my wife. I know, I got home, my wife was like, somebody sub to me. I don't even have a channel. Like, yeah, babe, get ready for some fame. That's what's going to happen. You're married to a YouTube star. Yeah, I didn't say that. All right, let's unplug this thing, give it another go. Man, I can't believe this is happening. Of course, I get on. I've actually got time to stream, and I'm going to deal with issues the whole time. It's 1,000 times better than when he liked WoW. Yeah, that was early in our marriage. I was used to my bachelor days, could just play whenever I wanted to. I love that game, but yeah, if you're going to be legit in that game, it's going to take up a lot of your life. All right, Elgato, anytime if we got any luck. Jarb in there. Yeah, dude. I feel your pain now, first-hand experience here. Elevator music. Yeah, I turned off the music. I guess now would be a good time for it. All right, let's give it another shot. Joel07, dude, I'm not leaving. I'm having technical difficulties. If you're just hopping into the stream, I guess I'm having some issues with my Elgato. It's not wanting to behave. It's a little glitchy. Think it's the Lightning to HDMI adapter. Could be. This one is brand new. I haven't been too abusive to it yet, but I definitely could see where that would cause issues. It's definitely a weak point. Hey Joel, what are your thoughts on Quake Black Widow synergy? Is it worth doing? That is definitely something I will be testing out soon now that I have Quake. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, looks like I think we're doing okay. Let me jump back in here, grab some more music. Sorry I wasn't able to get more videos out today. I just didn't have time to do it, to be honest with you. All right, let's get back into this grind, man. I do not have time to be wasting on all this crap. All right, is my alliance looking for recruits? I do not believe so, but then again, when I requested, there were no spots open, so maybe if you request, they will kick me out and you can take my spot. Euthanitis is the guy you will want to try to message if you're trying to get in. How many points am I planning to score? I'm trying to do my best to get at least to 12 and push as far over 12 as I can. I don't know, depending upon how the morning goes, I may be able to get in a few rounds. Just trying to get as far away from 800 as I can. Under 800, that's better wording. We need a mushroom superhero. Are you referencing like a Mario character? Because I would be totally down for Yoshi in this game. Depends how good the player is. There you go, Frojo. Frojo's the one that got me in. If I'm totally honest, that's actually true. Stream is good. Yeah, it looks like it's good. I think we're doing okay now. Let's get back to this thing. I've already tested the synergy. It's no bueno. The amount you gain is pretty poo. Yeah, I mean, the way it reads is that it should add 15% ability accuracy. So I'm assuming that, like Black Widow, how she lowers the defensive ability accuracy by 85% when it's, you know, she's fully SIG level 99 and it's a science champ. Like, the way that reads, you would think that it'd be 100%. I'm not sure fully if that's how it works or not. If anybody could answer that, that would be awesome. But either way, that is probably the biggest part of the testing I will be doing. Joel's cheap, sweet beats. You know it, Mr. Ragman. We need a G.I. Joe game. Dude, I'd be all over that. I was actually kicking that, not G.I. Joe around today, but I was thinking, you know, I mean, at some point, like, MCOC is going to run its course. Like, I hate to even think about that, but at some point, we're not going to have people playing it. I'm going to lose interest in it. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know if that's like something I should be thinking about right now, like a month into my YouTube career, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. If this was like 2 years ago, I probably would be streaming Call of Duty. The last one I played was Call of Duty Ghosts. So whenever that was out, I think that's actually probably more like 4 years ago at this point. Man, I hated that game so much. I got so upset with it one evening, I just pulled it out of the Xbox, snapped it, threw it away, and have never touched an Xbox since. But that's just who I am. Like, I can never go into anything and just be like, hey, let's just play this for fun. Like, whatever I do, I got to be, like, at the top of the game. Like, I got to know everything that's going on. I want to know the ins and outs. And actually, that's kind of what drew me to MCOC, to be honest with you. And that's what I love so much about WoW back in the day. Man, I could eat up some YouTube videos on WoW. I remember when I found Swifty for the first time. I don't know if anybody plays WoW, but yeah, when I ran across Swifty's channel for the first time, that dude like blew my mind. You should play Farmville. Yeah, I guess a lot of people play Farmville. I don't know. Mario Kart, there you go. Maybe my wife would play with me if I had Mario Kart. Is it worth using an Awakening Gem on Thor? It is if he is one of your main attackers. If you're throwing it on there just to see how much damage you can do for fun in Realm of Legends, I wouldn't do that. Have you ever played Dark Souls? I have not. Aw, Swifty, Oratorium. She knows what I'm talking about. I haven't watched one of his videos in years. In fact, I don't even know if I'm assuming he's still on YouTube. I remember when he started doing like Swifty in real life and like going to the gym and skate parks and stuff. I thought that was so cool. Clearly, it doesn't take a lot to entertain me. Joel, play Marvel Heroes Omega with me when it comes out. I have heard people mention that game. I know nothing about it. Is that a console game? Make a Neopets account like Brian. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I heard him mention something about that, but yeah, I'll leave that to my wife. She can make the Neopets account. Is Swifty the one that switched to League a while back? I have no idea. Like I said, it's been years since I've seen his videos. Is it worth using an Awakening Gem on Quake or Voodoo? Or wait for Voodoo, excuse me. Quake definitely does not need to be awakened. Her awakened ability is nice, but definitely not a game changer. You're going to play the same with her, whether she's awakened or not. If you need the prestige, I mean, Voodoo, I think, is even better prestige, and his awakened ability is more important to the character. So I would wait on that one. Hard pass on Neopets. I keep telling my wife, you need to make a channel. Like, I have no idea what it's going to be about, but you just need to make a channel. Like, take videos of our son and I'll edit them. You got to play the new Club Penguin Island. Dude, I didn't play the old Penguin Island. That's PewDiePie's game, right? I think I remember watching something about that. I'm not subscribed to him, but I do from time to time watch some of his stuff just because he is the He's the biggest thing going, and he does influence a lot of stuff on YouTube. I actually randomly, was it yeah, I think it was yesterday, because I took a video of it. I recorded it on my phone just to show my wife because I couldn't believe it. But he was live streaming. I didn't know he did that. I guess he probably does that regularly. But I logged on. There was like 48,000 people viewing when I was on there. And there was no chat. Like, there was nobody talking. It was just donations. And it was just rolling through, like, as fast as you could see them. It was unbelievable, dude. I cannot, I cannot even imagine. She can vlog. Yeah, I don't see her vlogging, but who knows? We got another kid on the way, so, I don't know. I guess that's more source material. A closer look for potty training for 2-year-olds. It's riveting. Yeah, we're going. I say we're. It's my poor wife going through that right now. Good evening, Bastero. What is up, man? Thanks for stopping by the chat. Haitian refugee. I don't know if I said hello to you, but good to see you here. And I'm so happy that the stream is working now. Okay. What do we got? We'll throw Crossbones in there. We'll throw Black Widow in there. Baby Crystal opening when? Our son is due in September. End of September. Kids are messy. Yeah, that's an understatement, dude. Wouldn't trade him for the world, though. Seaton actually cracked me up on Twitter the other day when we went to find out the gender, which obviously we now know it's our son. I just posted saying we're going to find out, and he tweeted back just saying that he had rigged it to be an Iron Patriot, which is pretty funny. Which I thought to be pretty funny. And coincidentally, he did an Iron Patriot review today. When do you open your arena crystals? I just do those randomly. I opened about 100,000 worth this afternoon because I needed some more units. And, man, I can't tell you. I was so disappointed. I think I got like 75 units. 100 units. It was terrible. Thank you, iMusic69. I appreciate that, man. Or woman. I shouldn't assume you're a man. Either way, I appreciate that. Jason, first time on the stream. Well, I'm happy to have you here, dude. Hopefully we'll be able to pull in a couple new people because we are streaming at an earlier time this evening. Oh, Iron Patriot. Just can't find a good spot for him, to be honest. What do I think of Dormammu being the new boss? I don't know. I mean, I don't have a lot of thoughts either way. I think it's good. It's just exciting to see somebody new. It was a real head scratcher when they threw Kang in there. So this feels much more in line with when they had Venom as the boss. I will say I am glad he's unduped. I mean, I could have dealt with it either way, but that degeneration from his signature ability would not have been fun to play around. Steiny's in the house. What's going on, Steiny? Good to see you, man. Steiny better have brought some chocolate milk this evening. That's all I got to say. Hector, Joel, pretty sure it's 1 and not 1 plus. Don't know what you're talking about there. I must have missed the comment. I apologize. Better hit 13 million this time or go home. Yeah, dude, I don't say things like that. That's scaring me a little bit. I just don't know physically if I'm going to have the time to do that. Maybe I should just blow through some more units tonight. What is it, about 10 o'clock? It's 10 o'clock right now. I'm getting towards the end of my roster. I'm going to blow through some more units. Hopefully be up towards about 9.5 when I head home. I'll run again this evening. Hopefully we'll be up over 10. And I should be able to put up another 1.5 in the morning. It's going to be close either way. I'm not lying. I should have just made my decision from the go on Monday and gone for it. Because when Monday at noon, when the arena rolled through, when it opened up, I was still very bitter about missing her. But I don't know, something clicked, and I just, you know, I need my redemption. I couldn't let it be. That, and I think I'm really intrigued about the character. Like, I don't want to overhype her or anything, but I'm really interested. She's very much built around this Fury effect. And the Cosmics have got is it Cosmic Supremacy? The buff that, is it Black Bolt and, I think it's Black Bolt and Kamala Khan or Ronin share. And I cannot think of what the percentage is off the top of my head, but it's like, it's either a 15% increase to Fury and duration. Plus, I may throw some mastery points into the Fury effects just to see what kind of damage we can do with her. I know everybody hates the fact that she has got, basically, she's going to pump a lot of power into Mystic Dispersion champs. But I'm kind of banking on the fact, and I would bet you money that Kabam is going to be nerfing Mystic Dispersion soon. I would say that people are probably, now that everything has kind of settled down, they're always looking for things to whine about. And I do feel that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do to play around Mystic Dispersion, but Kabam has clearly got a track record that they do not like to see people use the same stuff over and over and over again. So if I was a betting man, I think Mystic Dispersion is going to get the nerf bat at some point. So who knows? Maybe we'll see a use for her in the future in Alliance Wars. All right, I'm sorry, I was rambling there. What have I missed? Can someone give me a cookie? Dude, if I had a cookie, I would not give it to you. I would have eaten it already. First time on the chat, Marshall Smith. Thanks for stopping by, man. From Texas. Is it hot down in Texas? It was kind of hot here today. I don't know. I think it was the first day we were up over, I think it was 85 here today. 84? I don't know. My wife can correct me on that one. Have Angela 330. She does above average damage with the Fury stacks. Yeah, I never like to give my full opinion on characters until I see them as 4 stars. But yeah, she does look decent as a 3-star. I will say that is the one thing that I don't like about their new split up of the arena system, is that in the past you could get the 3-star champion by grinding for the basic. If you didn't get the basic champ, you still got the 3-star. But I'm not going to be running the 3-star arenas anymore, so I'm really not going to have access to them any longer. Hi Ross, first time on the stream. Great content, man. I appreciate that. On the daddyhood to come. Yeah, I am. I'm a daddy right now, so it would be our second. Be our second son. It's nerf or nothing. Yeah. Glass Cannon, is Glass Cannon any good? I think it's really not too bad, to be honest. There's not a whole lot of things that you can get that much of a percentage of attack power out of for only 3 mastery points. For me personally, though, I don't like taking the hit to my health pool. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of testing with 3 points in Glass Cannon. I've always run with 1 or 2. Joel seems like a super cool dude, doesn't he? I don't know. I think I'm pretty much just an average Joe. But that's kind of you. I appreciate that. I actually well, I shouldn't say. I've been thinking about it for a while, not just yesterday, but yesterday I was tossing around some ideas for a channel name, and Average Joel Gaming, like, I don't know why I couldn't get that out of my head. It kept getting stuck. I don't know if is that corny? It sounded good in my head, but now when I just said it, like, I wish I wouldn't have said it because it sounded stupid. Have we picked a name for our son? Yes, we have picked a name for our son. My wife is in the chat. She can spill the beans if she wants to. I won't say anything. Everybody from the Metro East is cool. You know it. Maurice, dude, where are you from? If you're saying Metro East, then clearly you're over here somewhere. Or maybe you're across the river. You could be in St. Louis. Yeah, I've been born and raised here in the Metro East. Just east of St. Louis. Brandon, how is the grind going? It is not going too bad. I was pretty worried about it this morning. I'm not going to lie. But I've wasted some units. I think I was close to 3,000 units this morning. So I've blown, about 640 there. Refreshing some of my 5 stars. And I think we're going to be okay. The moment you said Mystic Dispersion is going to get nerfed, I leveled up and got 5 mastery cores. So what are your guys' thoughts on the glory? What is it? The glory resource that's coming to the game? I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. On the one hand, I'm happy that they are continuing to add content to the game. On the other hand, I feel like it's like over the top with the resources. Like we've got those alliance chips or whatever, loyalty chips, there we go, that are pretty much useless for everything. I feel like they could have just put more useful things into the alliance store to buy with those instead of creating an entirely different resource. But I don't know. I guess I shouldn't knock it till I try it. Glory has potential to be terrible. Yeah, Glory, it's just like throwing more things into the game doesn't make the game good. I mean, they have so much content there to use, to add things to, and to make it better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. I will say that I really like the fact that you can buy 10 and 20% of these specific T4 catalysts that you're looking for. I think that is an awesome change. I remember when I had my 5-star Rhino and I was looking to rank him to rank 4, I needed one Science T4C, and I waited like, it was at least a month and a half, and I just needed a couple shards, but every single time I got shards, none of them were Science. Well, there you go. My wife spilled the beans on the name. Joseph Allen. Allen is my father's middle name, so it's a little bit of a family name. It was either that or Joel Jr. Not really. I'm not sure if I could have done that to my son. All right, let me finish off Black Panther here. I've gotten far behind on the chat. What do we got? All right. Wow, I missed a lot. Just name him James. Here you go, Jar. Glory holes. Yeah, everybody. That is the first thing everybody has said. Will you be grinding for Phoenix? Yes, I will be, and probably both to awaken her. The name of my other little person is Noah. Joey Jojo Jr. Shabidu. I like biblical names. Yeah, I mean, we weren't really necessarily going for that. We just like the names. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure we picked Noah because of The Notebook, which is like my wife's favorite movie ever. I don't know if she she probably doesn't like me saying that, but yeah, I've seen The Notebook my fair share of times. And that is how you pull in subscribers, people. You talk about The Notebook. Joel, I'm hearing faint whispers of like 2007 YouTube tutorial music. Could be, dude. I'm telling you, I just go to SoundCloud and start following trails until I find things that I like. Did you even look at your kid? Yeah, I bet you get a lot of that, RB, because you work with babies, don't you? I don't know what the term is there. I'm sure my wife will correct me. My wife is a nurse. I don't think I've mentioned that, but my wife is a nurse. Okay, who can we run here with magic? Do I have any synergies left with her? And we got a couple there. Let's throw in these. We'll throw in him. Yeah, we are getting down to it. I'm sorry, Joel. What'd you say? Hey, shit, I missed it. Let me see here. Not sure what you said that you had to apologize for. Don't worry. I've heard all the line jokes there are. Yeah, you would not believe, like, whenever somebody asks what my name is, I say Joel Line. And they say line like as in get in line. And I'm like, yeah, line is in what other line is there? It's really not that difficult. Reminds me of myself. Well, you must be an awesome person. Salutes bringing up young gamer boys. Good luck on your Angela push. Congrats. Appreciate that, man. I really do. Sound system Dreamscape. I never had a Dreamscape. That was, who was that? Who made the Dreamscape? Man, I should know that. Or was it its own company in and of itself? I can't even remember now at this point. Oh man, I need to start bringing in like one of those little back massager things to put on my desk chair. Line for my Alliance chat. Yeah, we do too. Haha uses the Facebook Messenger, but I like Line 1,000% more. Not because it's my last name, but I don't know. I find it way easier to use. How many 4 stars do I have? I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't counted in a long, long time. Enough to do damage, I suppose. It's probably, if I had to guess, I would say 50? 60? I don't know. I guess maybe I should count. Do you find you get more points with synergies? You do. In fact, I made a video. That was like the 3rd video I ever made. Especially when you are grinding this many fights. Over the long run, it makes a big, big difference. Sega Dreamcast, thank you. Man, that was bothering me. How could I forget Sega? Used to love my Sega Genesis, man. Sonic the Hedgehog. I had a Lion King game. I remember when my parents would put me to bed, my door to my room was like straight across the hall from where the TV was in our living room, and my dad would play like the Lion King game. I mean, I was like 4 or 5, and I would lay there on the floor and watch him play under the door. I usually would just come out and say I can't sleep and sit there and play for a while. I gotta grab a tissue, guys. Hang on 1 second. Should have brought over my trusty toilet paper roll before I started this. Line has stickers, so much fun. Yeah, I just like it better, to be honest with you. Next time someone whines at me for using synergies because Brian doesn't, I'm telling them you do. There you go. I remember before I made that video, because I watched Brian quite a bit before I started, and I was like, dude, why aren't you using synergies? And he's like, I don't even really remember what his answer was. Something about it takes less time overall to just throw 3 characters in or something. I don't know. The answer didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but clearly he knows what he's doing and it works for him. So I would say if you're getting featured champs, then do what you're doing, because I went for a featured champ and I didn't get her. So clearly I'm the loser here. Is your boss cool with you streaming at the office? Well, I am my own boss. I am in an office of 1. This is my office that I pay for. So, yeah, I think my boss is cool with it. To be honest with you, I'm looking for a new office. Can't seem to find one. Be nice if I had one a little bit closer to the house, but won't get into that right now. Do you use synergies? Don't mess with Arby, man. She will reach through the internet and cut your face off. I do have a lot of respect for her. She doesn't take any flack from anybody. Yeah, I think he mathed it out too. Let's see. Psylocke. I do enjoy Psylocke a lot. I've taken her into the last 2 Alliance Wars that we've run. She is an excellent choice for taking down Mystic Dispersion champs. Mordo, Juggernaut, Magic. Very, very good. What do I do? I'm in sales. I work in the insurance industry. I'll put it that way. I work for Joel. I'm the janitor. Yeah, well, you must have a pretty good gig. I keep the place pretty clean, I think. To be honest, it's way bigger than I need. There's like 3 separate offices, or there's 3 separate rooms here. Like 2 of the offices, I guess, are where like you're supposed to be, but I'm like out in like just kind of the big open area. Since I'm the only person here, I don't want to be stuck in a small office. Joel, I remember one of your streams. You said you're a big sports fan. Are you a Rams fan, or were you when they were close to home? Yes, I was. I was a closet Rams fan, I guess you could say. We were terrible for a long, long time. But no, I kept up with the team, and when they left, I don't know. It just hurt. Didn't follow them last year at all. Had a terrible owner. I mean, I don't blame the team at all. It was definitely the ownership group. They were leaving one way or the other. There was no stopping them. Which I get, it's a business more than anything, and they're following the money. But yeah, it was hard to see them go because I grew up having them here. Went to a couple games, didn't go a lot, but I tried watching all of them on TV, even though we were terrible. I remember the year that the Rams won the Super Bowl. That was 99-2000. My father, the job he worked at, he was kind of a regional manager for a place, and there was a bunch of Rams players who came to where he worked to do some charity event thing, and he got a football signed by Kurt Warner and a bunch of other players. Which, unfortunately, that football, I kept it in this clear case in my room, which was like fully exposed to the window where the sun was coming in. And it pretty much bleached off the entire signature. So you can kind of see that like there's something on the football, but you would never know it was Kurt Warner's signature, which really sucks. I think I've still got that football somewhere. Yes, they're in LA. You should know that. Aren't you in LA, Jar? Daniel Ethan, sorry, brother. I didn't mean to miss your comment there. What is up, man? Good to have you in the stream. Good night to my wife. She just texted me. Yeah, I figured you were going to bed soon. Thanks for coming and modding all of these terrible people. I will say that is the one thing I'm super thankful for, is that I have not had any spam yet. I'm sure as soon as I say that, somebody's going to come in here and start spamming. I was worried that I was going to deal with, I don't know if you saw... It didn't happen. Well, I shouldn't say it didn't happen in Seton Stream. I haven't seen it happen in Seton Stream yet, but I saw it happen to. Rich the Man. I saw it happen to Dave. There was like this spam bot, and I mean, it was pouring through. It just kept clicking through different names and just saying things like anus and I don't know, all kinds of stupid stuff. But I was worried that I might have some issues, but. I guess I've got Jar in here. Jar can fix everything. You know what? Speaking of mods, where is Arby at? We need to mod Arby. She'll lay the hammer down on a couple people. Spam. You're a Bengals fan. Interesting. Did you grow up over in Ohio? I'm guessing. Maybe. Grew up in Cincinnati. My wife has got family in Cincinnati. In fact, we were over there, I think like a year and a half ago, for a funeral. It wasn't great that we were over there, but yeah, we went. Which at that time, there was no IKEA in St. Louis, so we actually we took the opportunity to go over to IKEA and shop before we went to the funeral, which I shouldn't be laughing about. I'm sorry. Crap, I just realized I'm using Quake. I should be using her properly. Ooh, that's not properly. Do remember that she cannot evade specials. Yeah, I've got a lot of work to do before I get good with her, but she's a lot of fun to play with. Yeah, I think the only mods that I've got right now are YouTubers. I've got Jar, I've got Steiny, Frojo, we got Arby. Your brother-in-law got you hooked in 87. Dang, dude, how old are you? I was born in 87. That came out really mean. Ain't going to mod me the mouse. Yeah, dude. I don't know. That's a tough choice. I don't have any animal mods yet, so you'd be the first. The only sport I watch is esports. Yeah, I see a lot of esports on TV now. Not that I have a lot of time for TV, but I really had never noticed that before. Maybe they've always been there and I just haven't paid attention. There's the sweet Stunlock. She was so much fun to play with. Man, I wish I had a bunch of T4 basics to throw into her. St. Louis is lucky they didn't have to shell out $1 billion for a billionaire owner. Yeah, I don't even pretend to understand the politics of all that, but sad to see him go. St. Louis needs it. St. Louis needed the revenue it brought in, to be honest with you. Is there a cooler phrase than dropping the hammer? I use that at work once in a while, and it raises eyebrows. People get all scared. Well, have you actually dropped a hammer? Because that would make me scared too. How much am I targeting for Angela? Well, I believe I'm going to be able to get to 12. I'm going to push as far over 12 as I can. Did you let go of the heavy at the end there? That would have been interesting. I did let go because her evade does not work for specials, I believe. It only works for regular attacks. Yeah, I've been so stuck in playing this arena in between making videos and work and everything else that I haven't had time to test her, but she's going to be a lot of fun. I anticipate taking her to 550 and probably using her quite a bit. I'm the top animal moderator. Yeah, you are, dude. You can wear that crown proudly. You're just around, just saying. I mean, I was legitimately laughing when I found out Brian thought he had a rat or mouse or whatever in his wall. That cracked me up. Oh, we got some 5 stars that came off cooldown. Awesome. All right, let's throw these in here. Haitian refugee. I live in Cincinnati. Yep, only been there once. Let's see. I think Cincinnati is about, I think it's a good probably 6 hours from where I'm at. Yeah, the Cardinals are not going anywhere. In fact, they just approved another giant building project across the street from their stadium. They've got, I can't even think of the name of it right off the top of my head. Oh, Ballpark Village, that's what it is. It's a big restaurant. That's where they do the TV broadcasting from. There's a big bar there. They host a lot of events. There's seating up on the roof. It's really cool. It kind of overlooks the actual stadium itself. But they just approved, and I don't have all the details on this, but they just approved like this giant office complex to be built there. So, yeah, they aren't going anywhere, thankfully. My wife, she, from time to time, not so much this year, but a couple of years ago, she works with surgeons and stuff in the hospital, and they all have season tickets. And if they can't go out, they give them away to the nurses. So we try to snag those as often as we can. Not so much now that we got a 2-year-old, but they're all seats like right behind home plate. It's a lot of fun. Wish we had a basketball team. Basketball was my first love, and we have no basketball team in St. Louis. All right, what have I missed in chat? I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on, playing through here. You're right, she doesn't evade specials, but for example, she doesn't let vision power burn if you get hit by special by him. Yep, you just got to watch out for the specials. Hey, shit, I'm about 2 hours west of you. Can't believe he's a Bengals fan. Well, I mean, at least he makes it to the playoffs like every single year. The mouse, it seems like you're in an abusive relationship. You may want to move next door. Tony, I believe that is a question that you asked for the upcoming Friday video. I think I remember seeing your name for diminishing returns. I can't explain it. I'm trying to think of the most streamlined way to explain it. Basically, the more you stack of a, let's say, critical hit rating, the more you stack of crit. When you first stack, let's say your 100 points, you get, and I'm just throwing out a random number here, let's say you get 10% increase to your critical hit rating. If you stack another 100 points on top of that, you may only get, let's say, 5%. And if you continue to stack further and further on top of that, the percentage becomes smaller and smaller. So it's a diminishing returns, meaning the more you put on it, the less effect it has. It's a very confusing topic. If you've played like MCOC, I know WoW had a lot of that stuff. Not MCOC, MMOs a lot of times have that kind of stuff. Basically, I think they were trying to get away from people stacking tons and tons of crit for Scarlet Witch, which, to be honest, I haven't really even noticed that much of a change when I do run her with the crit team. I think the biggest thing that happened to her was they just nerfed the percentage chance for her to gain her awakened ability when she crits. Somebody kill that rat. Poor rat. All right. Hi, Joel87 here to Dirty 30. Yeah, dude. It's coming this year, the big 3-0. I'm several months away from it, so I will revel in my 20s as long as I can. I don't know where my 20s went, to be honest with you. Not 30 yet, 88. Oh, I thought you meant like you were 88. I was like, dude, it is way past your bedtime. Good luck. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how long you've been here, but I appreciate the support. I think I'm showing 92 people in the chat right now. I guess that's correct. I don't think we've hit 100 yet. I got to 96, I think it was. It was either 96 or 98 my first stream, which was crazy. But, yeah, maybe we'll get to 100 one day. We'll see. Listen, I'm just happy for anybody in here, to be honest with you. It makes the grind go by much, much quicker. All right, will we be able to oh, crap. Oh, crap. All right, I got to... Phone screen's getting hot. Fingers are sticking. Let me wipe this thing off real quick. Never underestimate her S2. That thing will blow you up. Hey, Joel, may you send me a revive? I need 2 more paths. Yeah, dude, that ain't gonna happen. If I start sending out stuff, I will have no units left. But talk to Jar. Jar's rolling in units. He'll send you something. Yeah, dude, Pavala, I hear you, man. I don't ever see myself outgrowing gaming. It's kind of always been, well, I shouldn't say that. My first love is definitely sports. I love sports growing up, but yeah, gaming was not far behind it. I ran an alliance for anybody out there that plays Star Wars Battlefront, the original one. That would have been back in like 2004, 2005, something like that. Yeah, I had an alliance that I put together, and I was totally into that thing. I had a website, I had a forum. The big thing was forums. Like, you could get all these free forums, and that's when I got a free copy of Photoshop from my uncle. Started messing around, and man, that was a lot of fun. I used to love that. I had this little Ethernet cord that I would pull out because all of our stuff was upstairs, but my little PlayStation, I think it was PlayStation 2. It was downstairs. I would run the Ethernet cord all the way downstairs, plug that thing in. Tony, I hope that helped. I don't know if that was the cleanest explanation or not, but Mr. Ragman, check is in the mail. That was me writing the check. Still playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, dude, I did not like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Not at all. It was Star Wars Battlefront, the original for me, nothing else. In fact, we had, I think it was called like Sonic Forums or Sonic something, but they organized like 4v4, 8v8 matches for Star Wars Battlefront. And my 4v4 team was top 5 in the world, which, I mean, at the time, like, I thought that was the coolest thing. But I think there was like 12 teams, so I mean, it wasn't really wasn't that big of a deal. I remember during my breaks at school, like, I would go in and I would type up like the battle plans, quote unquote, for the maps that we had agreed to play, and I would email those all out to our players. Yeah, I was pretty much a nerd, but whatever. Yes, well said. Diminishing returns. For each additional investment, you get less benefit. He actually asked you, Jar, if he could get a revive. Somebody send that dude a revive, man. He needs a revive. Joel, you think you could ever get Deadpool or any YouTuber? I'm certain that Frojo and Brian can get him. They definitely have got the mindset to blow through these arenas. I am assuming that we probably will see some sort of Deadpool, either like a normal arena, featured arena, or some sort of special event for him again with the movie coming out here soon. Super Mario 64 is the best game ever. Hard to argue with that one, man. I do have a soft spot for the original Mario on 64. The rules are simple here. No asking for stuff and enjoy the stream. Bingo. Nailed it. My viewers just dropped from like 95 to 85. So there you go. There were 10 people sitting here waiting for me to send them stuff. I'm going to blame that one on Jar. You owe me 10 viewers, brother. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably a young kid. I don't blame him. First online game was Doom. We had to write the tunneling protocols to run it over TCP. Yeah, Doom was a little bit before my time. I remember my uncle playing Doom when I go over to his house, and my my mother was like, "I can't believe you're watching that stuff. Don't you ever play that when my son's around?" You know, typical mom stuff. All right, where are we getting to here? All right, the roster is diminishing quickly. I think I'm better off spending my time blowing some units and getting more points because I'm not getting a whole lot of points out of these fights. Blame me, yeah. Wolfenstein. Yeah, Wolfenstein was a little bit before my time too. But like I said, I had uncles that played it quite a bit. I grew up with a ton of family in town, so we were always at somebody's house. Brian would probably post a 48-hour live stream. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I'm talking about. Which, in fact, I couldn't do 48 hours, but I probably would make an exception and do something for it. Vidiac, what is up, man? Thanks for stopping by the channel if you just popped in. Mom's worst nightmare is kids playing Doom. Yeah, I don't know if it's the worst nightmare, but they definitely all have it. I don't know, like it's like a mom program thing. Like, don't let your kids play video games. I used to hate that. My mom had a timer for me. It's been 2 hours. Get off. Yeah, my grandfather is actually the one who got me into gaming. That may sound crazy, but yeah, he had a Super Nintendo, and he played Donkey Kong on that thing. And he taught me how to play Donkey Kong. Man, I love Donkey Kong. And of course, we didn't have a Super Nintendo, so I only got to play it when I went to his house. Then they got the Sega. Oh, what was before the Dreamcast? Man, I cannot think of what that was. Oh, that's really going to bug me. But there was Congo on there. The original Tomb Raider was on there. I'm sure somebody knows the answer to that. What was the name of that? The Sega... I don't know. That's going to bug me. I may have to Google it. Saturn. There it is. Haitian refugee coming through. Yeah, the Sega Saturn. I thought that thing was so cool. In fact... I would go, because it was in the basement of my grandparents' house. I would go down there, we would turn the lights off, and I would play Tomb Raider. And the first level, I think, like you ran into a bear or something, like you went into this cave and these wolves came out. And I remember I would play up to that point every single time, and it would just freak the crap out of me, dude. I would just turn the thing off and run upstairs. I don't know if I should be telling these stories or not. My wife just timed somebody out. I thought my wife went to bed. I don't even know what he said. Don't even care to know what he said, to be honest. Your grandpa was a hipster. My grandpa was awesome. My grandpa is still awesome. Okay, let me see what we're doing here. My brightness just went down. Let me turn my brightness up. All right, let's grab... I've got a few boosts left. Let me see if I got any... I don't think I've got any left for... Yeah, I don't have any skill left. Do I have any... Come on, get out of here. Ooh, my game is frozen. Okay, I know that I've got some science left. Yep, I got one there. Do I have any tech left? I know I don't have any mutant left. Okay, so let's recharge. I don't know. Is it better off to recharge Ultron with a boost or throw in Nightcrawler with higher prestige? Yeah, Jar, don't worry about it. Apparently my wife is still up. I thought my wife went to bed like 20 minutes ago, but she's on it. I'm gonna recharge Cap. I'm gonna recharge Black Panther for the synergy with my 5-star Winter Soldier wherever he is at. Let me scroll through here. There he is. The Jar Police is failing. How can you blame him, though? He's been on like 10 straight hours of live streaming today. All right. Okay, throw those in there. Boost up. Use the items. GoldenEye. Yeah, that was another one that I had so much fun playing. Man, this is like a throwback. It's a throwback stream. My daughter asked me a question. How many kids do you have, Jar? I don't think I've ever asked you that. Or I don't think you've ever said that, I should say. Yeah, don't mess with my mama line. That's another thing. I never... You grow up and your parents call each other, like your mom calls him daddy, your dad calls him mama. I always thought that was a weird thing. I'll never call my wife mama. We have a child, and within 6 months, I'm calling her mama. Sorry, honey, I don't know if these are all things you're wanting me to talk about or not. John Wesley Thomas. I think this is the first time I've seen your name pop up. You still rolling with that Titan? See, I picture you as having the Nissan Titan like jacked up real high. I don't know. I get that vibe from you. Possibly having camouflage seat covers and like 6 or 7 very bright spotlights mounted to the top of your hood. I have 3, Joel, 2 boys in high school and a 9-year-old girl. Wow. How do you find time to be modding everybody's streams? Guardians of the Galaxy premiere, I did not. When I first jumped on here to live stream, I saw that something was going on, but I had already tweeted out that I was going live, so didn't have time. John Thomas, yes. Did I get everything right? Not judging you. I would love to have a jacked up truck. I guess I'm just that redneck. I've got a Ram 1500. In fact, I haven't had it real long. I've had it for about since October, I think. I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind you telling us her social security number. Dude, she don't have to worry about that because I cannot remember her social security number. The older ones have girlfriends, so they leave the dad alone. Well, that would make me more nervous than anything, to be honest. Jar could be a grandpa before he knows it. Man, you'd have to change your YouTube channel and everything. You'd have to be like Grandpa Jar. All right, how are we doing on points? I have not checked in a while. That's the best thing about streaming. The time rolls by and the points add up. Awesome, we are over 9 million. Raising a kid as a single mother is hard when you still have a 17-year-old son. Feel for you. Ryan Gupta, I am good, man. Thanks for asking. All I have is 3 cats. Dude, I am not a cat person at all. The only person that is less of a cat person than me is my wife. Which is funny because where we live, the neighbors have got cats and I see them all the time. We've got a big open field behind our house. I see them out there all the time. So I'm appreciative of them out there eating all the mice, keeping them away from my house. But actually, I don't know if I should say that if that Brian Grant mouse is still in here. How do you get tier 1 alpha catalysts? Well, man, there's so many ways now. I can't even remember them all. You're going to pick them up through alliance quests. The longer alliance events, typically that is the second to last award that is given out before the 250 shards. They've got an arena that runs for it. I don't know how many people actually still do that arena, but I would bet that that's probably a pretty low score. But just play the game. You'll find that you'll pick up more of them than you possibly know what to do with. I think I've got about 10 of them sitting in my inventory right now. How many of these Nightcrawlers am I going to run into tonight? It must be the combination of Cap, World War II, Black Panther, and Winter Soldier. It seems like if you run the same teams over and over again, you run up against the same matchups. I don't mind him. He's just a pain. It just takes so long. All right, I'm going to have to move him over into his other form. Crap. I used that way too early. And look at that. He actually went into swashbuckling mode all on his own. I will take the credit for that, though. Goodbye. How high are you aiming? Looking to get as far over 12 as I can. 9 million. Nice, man. Keep pushing. You'll get here for sure this round. Fingers crossed, dude. I cannot take another disappointment. What's a man just swinging by to show support? We'll finish my 3-star grind in the AM. Messed up. Took a day off. Happens. You got to take some time off to get those grinds in. Oh, if only people really knew what we were taking days off for. Appreciate the support, though, dude, really. Man, I hit her hard. Did you see that? That was like 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000 dead. Adam Wiley, good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Sweet dreams to you. Hopefully you don't hear the MCOC game audio video, or not video, listen to me. Music, that's the word I'm looking for, playing in your dreams. I can't lie. When I did my first stream and went home, it was like, I think it was around like 12:45 when I finally got home. I stayed up until about 1:30. Put a few more rounds in, and when I went to bed, I was like in and out dreaming that I was live streaming and like people were asking questions but I couldn't answer them. It was weird. Really, really weird. Bucky is off the chain. Yeah, he's a lot of fun to play. He is a great example of why I wish Kabam would spend a little more time refreshing some of the older champs. You know, they didn't really change necessarily a whole lot about him. But just with a little tweak here and there, he's a lot more fun to play. And there's so many characters that just sit in rosters that nobody uses that the game really could have a huge refresh if you do nothing more than just spend a little bit of time on some of these older champs. Where is a good prestige calculator? That is a good question. I have not even checked my prestige since 12.0 came out. I always had it, the prestige calculator on my phone. But when 12.0 hit, I didn't get the updated one. I'm sure if you just Google it, it's probably right at the top there. Google it. Reddit has probably got something linked. That is actually something I really, really need to do. I have no idea what my prestige is. Every time I see one of these visions, I think to myself, oh my God, did they really spend $100 for that character? Mike, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the support, man. It's all good. I knew what you were saying there. Is Abomination a good champ? Pre 12.0, he was just somebody you would use in the arena. Post 12.0, because they have nerfed willpower so significantly in Alliance Wars, I think depending upon the node you put him on, I think he's actually a really good defender. I was playing him this morning actually, and I've got him at 440, rank 440, and Jar's timing somebody out. I don't know what's going on in chat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was playing him this morning as 440. And I used an S2, and he hit for like 6,500 as a crit. So I don't know if he got a little bit of a buff to his damage output overall. Maybe his Fury got an increase to its effectiveness. But I'd be interested to see if he's not too bad on offense for questing. I'm not saying for Alliance Wars or anything. But yeah, definitely if you've got him at a high rank, if you could put him on a heal block node, he's a good champ. Do you think No, I don't think you're a single mother. Unless that's what you want me to think. He's worth $100, Eric. I don't know about that. Not saying he's a bad champ. He is a good champ, but I could not shell out $100 for him. I will say he is a pain when he is on an unblockable S2, starting with. Did they start with 1 bar of power too? I can't remember, but anyway, he gets that S3 right away, which is a pain. But it doesn't hit hard enough to kill you if you're at full health. Oh, crap. Pay attention here. Ooh, I'm going to hit hard. Yep, there you go. That reflective armor is nice. The Chumpion. I don't think I've seen you in any of my streams yet. Good to have you here. Mr. Ragman, am I timed out? Be careful what you say to Jar. You might get timed out. I've got OG Vision. Yeah, a lot of people have got OG Vision. You saw my AOU Vision AOU vid. Yeah. Every time I put out a video and I don't say that the character's like terrible, people always say like, oh, that, you know, Joel loves Beast. I mean, I like Beast, but I don't love him. It was the same thing with Vision. Everybody kept saying Joel loves Vision, which it's like, I don't know. I guess I do. People are saying I do. I guess I should love Vision. Here's a freaking Nightcrawler again, man. Will that finish him off? It will be close. All right. How many units have I blown through now? Eric, thanks for stopping by, man. Best of, I was going to say best of luck sleeping, but I don't know. It's like, oh no, words are coming out. My thoughts on Ghost Rider is that I will be doing a review on him. I will be editing it tomorrow, getting footage for that tomorrow. So hang tight on that one. I will give you a better opinion in a couple days, either tomorrow or certainly by Friday. The reason that I wasn't like wholehearted into going for Angela starting Monday is I knew I had a lot of videos that I wanted to put together, and you know, when you're grinding like this, there's very little time for actually putting videos together. So had I not been grinding for Arena or for the Angela Arena, that Ghost Rider video would have been out today, but just couldn't make it happen. The cat's gone. Meow. See what time is it? 10:40. Yeah, Brian doesn't stream for another like 2 hours. We'll have to find out if he has removed the mouse or not. All right, let's run just a couple more through here. Blow a few more units. I'll probably head out of here in about, I don't know, 15 more minutes or so. No problem, John, man. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks as always for your support. You are always around. Just pulled him from a premium hero crystal. That's pretty good luck, Bob. Yeah, I got my Ghost Rider as a 4-star in a 4-star crystal 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. I'm not responsible for anybody's wet dreams here. That's not even a conversation we're going to get into. Took some self-control. He's not bad, dude. I use him all the time. In fact, in my Alliance Wars right now, I've been bringing in Vision, Psylocke, and my 4-star Winter Soldier for the bleed immunity, poison immunity that he's got, and then all my characters have got, well, at least a reliable power drain and control with Vision and Psylocke, but Winter Soldier's also got a decent power drain. I found that to be a good combo, at least for the path that I'm running. Man, Jar is just slapping down the timeouts. I must be missing something. I'm spending too much time staring at my phone here. I think chat's having more fun than I am. Do you think they should make Doctor Strange healing back on attack? Based on attack? I don't know. I mean, do I wish he was still there? Yes. I don't ever see them doing that again. I mean, to be honest, his regen, if we never knew what it was before, I think people would be much more in love with it than they are now. But going from, getting, let's say, like 1,600 health back from a crit to a flat base rate of like 200, no matter how hard you're hitting, is hard for people to swallow. But really, for events that have got kind of a steady damage that you're taking, like spiked armor nodes, Doctor Strange is still really good for that. My bigger problem with him was that it really feels like they decreased the amount of damage that he does. I felt like his S2, when you had the Fury buff and maybe an armor break, I mean, I was pretty regularly getting that thing to crit, 6, 7, 8,000 or more. And now, I mean, you're lucky to have that thing crits with an armor break up for like 3,000 to 4,000. I think that was kind of like a little ninja nerf there that they did without telling anybody. I think we actually ran out of music. Did we run out of music? Keep it G-rated. Remember, we got Wiss's line here. Yeah, she is. There's no way she is still up. How long have I been playing MCOC? I have been playing basically since it came out. Not long after the game launched, to be honest with you. So what is that? About 2.5 years? Probably longer than I care to admit, to be honest with you. Jar stream is PG-13. Yeah, on a good day. I've been in some interesting Jar streams before. How long until Tier 5 Catalyst? I don't know, dude. That's a good question. That is kind of like the little bases tab and the alliance tab, coming soon. All right, what do we want to do here? Let me go back. Let me see. All right, so I'm sitting at 9-2. Got 2,200 units. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow open some arena crystals. We'll drop about 60,000 here. See if we can't build a few more units back up, because I would hate to go under 2,000 units. Let's see. How would you say my name? Ooh, you're going to put me on the spot like that, huh? Mikel Mariscal. That was cringeworthy. All right, let's grab 20, 40. Well, let's just see what we get out of 40. We need to pop open 20 more. 60. What is that? So that's 3 more runs through with the team I was using. I will take that. 150. Whoa. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Way more units there out of 40,000 than I did earlier when I popped 100,000 worth. Okay, let's get back in here. I'm sorry, at this point I am running the same teams over and over again, but it kind of is what it is. I got to do it to get my arena points as quickly as I can. Where'd they all go? I think my Captain America is still boosted up here. And Winter Soldier, where are you at? There you are. Never thought that I would see the day when I'd spend units on playing the arena, but it has come to that. Is this still live? Yes, I am still live. How long have I been going here? Let's see. Elapsed time. Whoa, an hour and 45 minutes. Has it really been that long? Time flies when you're having fun, I suppose. I'm about to peace out of here, though. I would say give me about till 11 o'clock Central here, and I will be out of here. Got to go home, get something to eat. It's fun to watch the fight versus Nightcrawler. Yeah, sorry about that. Who should I take to 440? Nightcrawler Unawakened or Ultron Sig 20? Well, to be honest, Nightcrawler does not need to be awakened to be good. He's still an excellent defender being unawakened. Um, that's hard to give a flat answer for. It just depends upon, the roster spot that you need filled. Ultron is good on defense. He's good on offense. He can be used in special events with his regen. I would say that overall utility, Ultron is the better choice. Nightcrawler is fun to play. He's got way higher prestige, and he's a much better defender. So I guess try to figure out what is on the top of your priority list, and that'll answer the question for you. I think I actually need to look at my defensive roster. I've been using the same group for a long time. I feel like it may need to be switched around a little bit. I'm just not getting the same amount of kills that I used to get. Cutoffs are always lower second round. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm modding 2 streams. What other stream were you on right now? No, I'm serious. I'm terrible at Nightcrawler. I just want to get better. Well, don't watch this stream as an example. I have not really been paying attention or playing him like I normally would. Why does everybody want me to say their name? What is up with that? How do you... Let's see. Effelwinyazi. Is that close? Is that doing it for you? Me saying your name? Gravender. Oh, is Grave streaming right now? I know he was streaming earlier. I think when I got off work at like 5, he was streaming. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. I guess he's making up for lost time. Nightcrawler scares me, yet makes me want to try him with Cable's L2. Just push him into the swashbuckling phase. That's all you got to do. I say that's all you got to do, but that's not quite that easy. Why does everyone take Ultron for granted? He's been one of the best champs in the game since its release. Yeah, I don't know if anybody takes him for granted. I think just everybody has him. He just gets overlooked. But yeah, he is a great champ. He's another champ I feel like they really could do a little bit of work on. Maybe not necessarily changing him as far as his abilities in any way, but I feel like they could redo his animations, and that would bring a lot of life back into him for me at least. There's just so many characters that already have that beam attack as S1. You know, you've got all the Iron Man characters. You've got Ultron. You've got Kang. I feel like there's another one that I'm missing. But, yeah. They rinse and repeat that thing so many times. Do something else. The mouse doesn't want to come anywhere near me, to be honest. There are a lot of cats that roam the fields behind me. I don't have Ultron and it makes me sad. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. He was my second character to dupe level 99, and I don't think I ever put any signature stones into him. That may be a lie. I may have put a few into him. But yeah, I pulled him over and over and over again early on. Man, I'm getting busted up here by this Magneto. Finish this thing off. Okay, I will make sure to put one more point than you. Yeah, are you grinding right now, dude? What are you at? I would love to know. I just beat Act 4 and then pulled Gambit out of the 4-star crystal. Yeah, I mean, I really like Gambit. I think he's really cool, but as far as the utility character goes, yeah, not a whole lot of use there. What is my defense team? I use... these are all 550 characters except the 4 stars. The 4 stars are rank 3. Or excuse me, the 5 stars are rank 3. I use a 5-star Magneto and Rhino. And then I use a Nightcrawler, Ultron, and who else do I use? I'm drawing a blank here on my 5th one. Oh, Black Panther, Civil Warrior. Which I feel like Rhino is probably the one I may look to swap out. I think people... He's been out long enough with his changes as far as his unstoppable that I feel like people are kind of used to playing that now. And I just don't get the same amount of kills that I have with him anymore. And he's not... I mean, I had him at rank 4 before. And willpower, he got tons of willpower back. But since the update, I took him down to rank 3. Just not getting a whole lot of kills. All right, we're going to run through this one more time. That should get us to 11 o'clock. And then I'm going to peace out of here. All right. One more time. I can do it. This should time out perfectly. By the time I get home and grab myself a bowl of Cheerios, my champion should just about be refreshed. Man, this guy is stacked. Look at that. Iceman and Archangel. I think Iceman turned out to be a lot better character than the community was expecting. At least I was expecting. I think I was very much thinking he was going to be a defensive character only, but it looks like he's actually got quite a bit of utility. I'm just surprised that they just kept dumping mutants into the game, to be honest with you. I thought for sure we were going to see more tech champions come to the game, but nope. That's where I'm really, really hurting right now in my roster is the tech class. I mean, Zeus, I played you in war when you were in Haha. Joel, I was hoping you'd get footage from that war. I feel like I did. Maybe not. I guess you'd know. Magneto on what node? That's a good question. I know back in the day on the Unblockable S2 seemed to take people out quite a bit. If you've got him as a 5-star character, because he's got a signature ability where you can't do more than it's like, what is it, like 10% of his overall health or 20, something like that. He actually can be quite a bit of pain to kill. Something about his animations too. I have the hardest time, not the hardest time, but I always feel like when I'm fighting him in Alliance Wars, I always mistime a parry stun. I think any sort of armor up buff he's probably pretty good on. That was offensive. I think Angela is defense. No, she is by far the most opposite thing of defense you could think of. Good luck grinding Angela. Say hi to Brian. Yes, Brian is a nice guy. Even before I was in Loki, I had talked to him a little bit. Really, I mean, all the YouTubers are nice, to be honest with you. The community is a lot more open and kind than I don't know what I was expecting, but it's a lot closer knit than I thought it was. Joel the Bowl, I heard you don't pay tolls. Can't you tell I'm a roll? Do you happen to wear Dr. Scholl's? Keeping it fresh. That is the extent of my skill there. All right, was that our final fight? Let me see here. Yes, thank God. Time to eat. Just joined the stream, Exotic. No, dude, I'm just peacing out of here, man. We've been going for close to 2 hours. So we ended the stream. What did I start at? I think I started at about 8. Was it about 8:02? I think somewhere around there. So we put up about 1.2, 1.3 on the stream in a little under 2 hours. Not bad. I will definitely take that. Sets me up really good. I'm going to run through one more time tonight. So I should be somewhere in the low 10s to mid 10s. And hopefully, I don't know how I want to reveal it tomorrow. Like if I don't know. I guess if I don't get her, you're probably going to know right away. So I guess that's going to give it away if you don't see anything. But yeah, fingers crossed for that. Yeah, maybe if I get Angela, my hair will return. I'm not holding my breath for that one. All right, guys. Outside of the glitch with my Elgato in the beginning of the stream, things went fairly smoothly. So I really appreciate everybody that hung out with me for 2 hours. It means a lot. I appreciate all the support. Hopefully things go well. Tomorrow morning I'll have some time to put in a few more points, and we'll grab Angela and do a review on her shortly. Should be quite a bit of fun. All right, Jar, thanks for modding. Thanks for everybody else who stopped by the stream. Until the next video, I will see you all then, guys. Have a great evening.